welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some Prelude parts in here. Pretty stoked. It's gonna make the Prelude feel just a little bit more like a rear wheel drive car. Even though it's front wheel, it's gonna stiffen things up. We'll open that in just a minute. I am sitting at my new little DIY desk I put together. I just put it together with a couple filing cabinets, some wood here, and that does the job. I wanted to see if you guys had or would be interested in sending me any stickers, because I've been working on sticker slapping both of these filing cabinets. Obviously you can see I've got all this space here, all this space on this side, same on that one, and I want to fill up the whole thing with stickers. I actually opened up a PO box a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna put that like somewhere right up here and also down in the description. But if you guys want to send me any stickers or decals or anything you like me to have, I'm gonna go ahead and keep sticker slapping these things. So if you have any stickers, send them to the PO box and I will make sure they get a nice spot on one of these filing cabinets. I'm just trying to fill it up entirely with car stickers and decals and whatnot. If you have any laying around, send them my way. I'll make good use of them. Let's go ahead and open this up. Got some paper there, don't need that. I picked up a new C-pillar strut bar for the Prelude. I'll get this unraveled and I'll show you what it looks like. Here it is. This thing's super clean, pretty simple, should be a very easy install. Actually really heavy duty. This is really nice. It's a really nice brushed like chrome or polished aluminum, whatever you want to call it. Basically, this is gonna make the rear end of the car stiffen up just a little bit by adding some support in between the C-pillars and right near the back seat. You'll see what I'm talking about here soon. Let me get what I need for tools and then we'll go ahead and get this thing installed. Kind of funny, I got this in the mail too. It said it was from Japan, China, I forget what country, but I was all psyched because I was like, I don't remember ordering more JDM parts. I have no clue where this came from. Guys, it's a condom for your remote. I don't, like you put it over, it's saran wrap that you put over your remote and then, I don't know, keeps germs out or something, but I did not order this and I have no idea why this was in my mailbox addressed to me. Finally not freezing out. It's like probably 40, maybe 45 degrees. Also figured out something on the F30 I need to address today, so we're gonna get on to that as soon as I finish up the C-pillar brace on this guy. Now I'm cozy in the back seat. I need to start by taking off these little tabs here and same on that side so I can get access to the seat belt bolts. This should just kind of pry right out, just like that. Gonna take the 17 mil, make sure we got the rotation right, and that should come off. Really hard to do this while vlogging, just so you guys know. And now this should just come right out. Got a ton of different washers on here, so definitely a good idea to make sure you get these all in the right orientation when you put it back in. I just put all the washers and everything back in order on the bolt so that way I don't lose anything and I don't forget the order that they go on. Now we can go ahead and get, now we can go ahead and get started on installing this C-pillar bar. So I got this bracket on. That took a lot of trial and error between all the washers that were in there. The camera's not gonna pick this up, but essentially what I had going on before was this bracket from the seatbelt was actually pressing up against this plastic here once I had this fully tightened, so definitely bound to break. So I actually went ahead and rearranged the order of the washers, and now it's got about a little bit of clearance there. Now you can see it, a little bit of clearance between the plastic and the bracket, which allows this to freely move, and this is still mounted very sturdy. I'm gonna go ahead and replicate it on that side, and then we can go ahead and mount this thing. I'm getting rid of all of these washers. The only one I'm gonna use is this one here. All done, guys. C-pillar brace is installed. It's not going anywhere. This thing is in there pretty good. I'm not really sure if it's supposed to be thin way this way or like the long way facing the front, but I kind of like that look. At least obstructs my vision looking out the back window, so pretty happy with it. Here's how it looks from the outside. Pretty cool. Adds that kind of like race car touch to it. Overall, I'm actually really happy with it. I think I'm not really expecting there to be huge handling gains, but the install itself was actually pretty easy. It just took a lot of trial and error, taking the bolts in, or putting the bolts in, taking them out, putting them back in, trying different washer setups, but I finally figured it out and now it's in there. It looks pretty good. So the other day when I was doing that photo shoot down in Boston, that video came out sick actually. I love those cinematics, and I've seen a few of the pictures and Alex and JJ did a sick job editing. Go check out that video if you haven't already. What I was gonna say is when I was washing the car and I had that extra time before they showed up, I opened the engine bay and started just wiping down everything and making sure it was a little bit cleaner. I actually noticed my coolant level was, I don't even want to tell you guys this, but it was pretty far below that minimum line. So I need to go over to BMW right now and get some coolant for that thing, top it off, and then we should be A1. I gotta start this thing, which, sad to say, the Prelude just still is having a lot of starting issues. If you guys watched that video where I fixed the fuel line, I think it did help. The idle's a lot smoother now, but starting it, oh, it almost went the first try. Hold on. Oh, so yeah, it's still having a little trouble starting. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing warmed up and then we're gonna go over to BMW. Can you guys tell what's missing? How about that? Much better. It's a nice day. I think I should pop the sunroof. Just gotta break my dash real quick. Oh, there we go. Money. It's actually quite a bit sturdier. I wasn't expecting really to notice any difference at all. With the bar back there, it really does kind of hold tighter in the turns, and there's a little less body roll in between that and lowering the car. It actually just drives a lot better now. BMW, boys. And they actually have a sick, I don't even know what that is. Damn. Damn. This thing's sick. So dope. The new Z4. I fuck with it. I'm not a big convertible guy, but I mean, the body lines on this thing are crazy. Like if you look at that vent, it looks so nasty. I dig it. I dig it a lot. This Honda doesn't really fit in though. Boy, like I was saying before, the coolant on the F30 is actually super low. The lowest, I can't even show you, but it's low, trust me. Just to go ahead and unscrew this. If the car wasn't running, if it was, you'd want to let it cool down substantially, and be careful when you open that so there's no pressure. And we're just gonna go ahead and top it off with some new coolant. I don't know if you can see that too well, but the max arrow is pretty much right where this break in the plastic is, this ridge. So you can see it's kind of filled up just right to that ridge. So we should be all topped off. This is what I was using from BMW as coolant. So if you guys need any, that's what you need. That is pretty much gonna wrap up the video for today, guys. I just wanna make some content on the C-pillar brakes install because I think that looks sick in the Prelude. And huge shout out to Extreme Daily Drivers for tipping me off to that mod. I just wanna thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below if you like what you saw or have any suggestions. And as always, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.